Hello, Asha. Good seeing you, man. Well, thank you very much. Welcome to the बड़े पुराने फेस
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. President, Pakistan Hockey Federation, General Aziz, Morris Hendricks, FIH Master Coach, Colonel Zafri, Chief Coordinator, and gentlemen. It is a unique honor and a matter of immense pleasure for me to stand here today at the inaugural ceremony of Pakistan Hockey Federation Clinic, being organized under the guidance and patronage of International Hockey Federation. We feel honored to have amongst us the President Pakistan Hockey Federation, despite his very hectic and busy schedule. We are also fortunate to have Morris Hendricks, who very keenly and graciously accepted the responsibility of running this clinic. We wholeheartedly welcome him to Pakistan and would expect a rich, fruitful, and rewarding interaction and exchange of professional wisdom during the next 2 weeks. I would also like to avail this opportunity to welcome Colonel Zafri, who very kindly accepted to be the Chief Coordinator of this clinic. And finally, a very warm welcome to all the participants who, in one way or the other, dominated this game in various capacities in their own time. Get championed the importance and the necessity of educating and grooming technical officials, umpires, coaches on modern lines has since been established, realized and recognized in Pakistan as well for a long time. Some scattered, though sincere individual efforts were made to acquire expertise, but unfortunately no dedicated and collective efforts were initiated at the highest level to institutionalize this field. As a result of this half-hearted approach, today in this competitive world of sports, we do not have very many number of highly qualified and professionally qualified technical officials in Pakistan. Realizing and appreciating the importance and the prevalent grave situation, the recently restructured setup of Pakistan Hockey Federation has embarked upon a long-term plan to overcome this critical deficiency by regularly organizing clinics to educate, groom, and train our coaches on modern and scientific lines. Today's clinic is the first of the 4 planned clinics to be organized for coaches during this year. Similarly, 4 umpires clinics have also been planned to be organized and conducted during this year, first being held from 14th to 24th January, which will be supervised by Peter von Rath. Both the activities have been dovetailed with the Seniors National Hockey Championship, which will be held from 14th to 24th January. I may add here that an equal number of clinics have also been planned for next year, that is 4 for next year, to ensure regularity. The participants of this clinic as well as the rest of the 4 clinics would be assessed in their demonstrated performances and then would be graded accordingly. Based on the performance, the successful participants in these clinics will be exposed to higher profile clinics at the international level, inshallah. I am very sure and confident that the participants of this clinic would utilize every minute of their stay in the best possible manner and would benefit from the rich experiences of their colleagues and from Mr. Hendricks and Colonel Zafri in particular. I wish all of you a very comfortable, pleasant, beneficial and professionally rewarding 2 weeks of stay with us. We'll try to make you as comfortable as we can so that you acquire this knowledge in a befitting manner. Now I would ask Mr. Hendricks to say a few words.
Colonel Zafri, colleagues and friends, it is absolutely an honor for me to receive this invitation of the Pakistan Hockey Federation. Why? Because when I grew up in Holland, I was in front of the television and I was sitting in the Wagner Stadium looking at some of you, great examples of our game. That's not trying to say that I'm a lot younger than you, which maybe in a few situations I am, but it is because Pakistan hockey has been a great example in the world. It is from that position that I start these 2 weeks of course, wanting to work in a sharing of knowledge. If there's one thing that I learned from great predecessors of mine with the Dutch national team, who are also close friends, Hans Jortsma and Roland Oltmans, it is that there is not one coach in the world that has the truth. The truth does not exist in coaching. However, there's one thing that we did realize. If you go back to your younger days and you remember how many hours you spent in becoming an excellent player, you should realize that the becoming an excellent coach probably requires the same. There's one thing which unfortunately I think is true, and that is that being a good player is not automatically being a good coach. The other way around is true also. I have never had the career that you have had as a player. I started coaching when I was 18. So a good coach does not necessarily make me a good player, but a good player does not necessarily make you a good coach. Both are very specific and specialist qualities that you gather in a long hockey life of a lot of training. So I hope that that general and open attitude would make for a very interesting 2 weeks. I'm looking forward to sharing the knowledge that is in this room, and I'm convinced that all of us will be going home with a lot more in their small backpack, as I always call it, to carry with them in the rest of their career in hockey. I'm looking forward to this. Pakistan Hockey Federation, thank you very much for the invitation.
Very special occasion. When this responsibility was given to me to handle the Pakistan hockey affairs, in our very first analysis, we have decided that while there's a need to improve the hockey infrastructure in our country, there is also a need to improve the quality of coaching. And I 100% endorse the analogy that Mr. Hendricks have made, that his assumption that every good player can be a good coach is not true scientifically, and the reverse is true is also not true. But we are one of those fortunate nations that has been blessed with so many strong players, and some of you are sitting here. And this nation is proud of you, proud of every one of you. You've done a wonderful contribution. It was very easy for us to pick up, like Hendricks, young graduates from the colleges, and run coaching courses for them. Some 18 years, or 20 years, or 25 years, and turn coaches out of them. But we thought maybe that we can beat the history by creating a combination, which can genuinely be very superior combination if we succeed in producing one. And that is excellent players who have been in their own time become excellent coaches because they so sincerely and vigorously pursue that knowledge. Not cash on those instincts which were there good enough for you to shine as a player in your own time. And you did a wonderful job. There are certain instinctive skills that an individual is blessed with, and most of you were blessed with, and there's a lot that you refine and further improve. But here, when we talk of coaching, it has become a science. And there are no shortcuts to learning science and mastering it. A coach has to become not only technically sound, as I don't want to snatch the thunder from Aziz's subsequent lectures, but he has to become a psychology expert. He has to look, the coach has to look the face of a player and see as to what kind of coaching he requires in particular. And out of 11 or 12 or 22 players, all of them require 22 different sets of coaching. So it's not a routine matter of how to hold in hockey and how to move around with it, which you're too good at knowing that. So it is that science we want you to learn and master. So we want to first cash on your experience, your love and your commitment to this sport. So anybody who has already inherited that will certainly put in much more effort to acquire that skill with which he can then contribute. We are aware of your individual commitments in various capacities to various departments in which you have a job to do. But we still feel that despite that commitment, as you have taken out time here to benefit from this clinic, you can take out time and contribute towards the improvement of hockey in the country. And that you are our first bet. And as Sarat has said it, we'll run these clinics, and this I had promised to everyone right last year. We'll run several other clinics. We'll make these progressive, and we'll be asking Andrej to be able to comment on the quality of coaching of each one of you by the time he completes his session, and similarly the subsequent ones. We want to end up producing out of you a pool of such competent coaches. Not only that they should be coaching the Pakistan future teams, but they should be sometime like Hendrik sitting in maybe in Holland and Germany and in Australia and coaching the other team. That's a kind of a quality we are expecting. That's available among your ranks, and you're quite careful of this kind of a help producing these items. I'll take this opportunity also to thank the president of the World Hockey Federation and the secretary. The Dutch lady was personally very kind to us to extend all the help, and for making it a very short notice, Mr. Hendrik available to us, and also helping us in organizing subsequent clinics, both for coaches as well as for umpires. And although not particularly pertaining to your training, but a word about umpire coaching, just for your information, you are the keen players would be interested as to why we're doing that. One, to improve the quality of umpiring in our country, and number two, to throw up our umpires to become international quality umpires. So that you'll see more faces. I mean, we not undermining some of the names, and I'll not name them, but you're seeing some of the faces in international hockey umpiring for the last 20 years. Many of those faces could be replaced by some very competent umpires. They should be coming up. That process again is somehow or the other not being paid that much attention, and we'd like to have that. Quality umpires created in our country so that we play our role promoting total hockey culture internationally. So here you have a challenge, and you have a very, very keen and a very competent colleague with you, Mr. Andrej. We have Ganzakar with us, whom you are very familiar with. He's one of those, there are a few others among you who also had benefited some of the scientific coaching earlier on. So that's why I think very appropriately Mr. Hendrik said that it will be more of a sharing of wisdom and picking up the truths or a part of it wherever it lies, and then developing it into that lesson which you are going to adopt and master. And we like to see each one of you careful of standing not only with various future teams of Pakistan, but various teams internationally, because you're equipped with a background that you can achieve. So put in your heart and soul. We are sad to know that Islam could not join us because of death of a near relative, and we share his grief. And I'm confident Shahad is going to join us in another 2 days' time, on 12th. So you'll be your is already very familiar with the faces around you, and you'll have Shahad adding up to that. So I'll be personally interested to see each one of you becoming an outstanding coach, and that is our desire, because should that happen, that is a direct contribution to a promotion of hockey nationally and internationally. And I'll be associated with your training, the level of participation and the keenness that you people will be showing. Each one of you is an artist, and I am very proud of you. I've been a very keen observant of hockey, and I have really vivid memories of performance of all of you. So I'll expect similar, if not better, performance in the field of coaching with this little assistance that's available to us in the shape of master coach that is with us in. Wishing you best of luck, and hoping that you'll have a required environment in which you will to accomplish this task. And I'll be most satisfied if this effort brings fruit, no matter the initial fruit, maybe the quantity will be very less as compared to the one that one would design. And I also take this opportunity to welcome Mr. Andrej to Pakistan, and I'm sure with you he'll go back thoroughly
Iqbal.
रोलिंग जैसा ये इतने सीनियर प्लेयर्स हैं जिनको हमने कोचिंग के लिए बुलाया, उसका बुनियादी मकसद क्या है? उनके ऑलरेडी एक्सपीरियंस को
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। मैं जब ये जिम्मेदारी संभाली थी उस वक्त भी जिक्र किया था चंद फील्ड्स का, एरियाज का, जिसमें इम्प्रूवमेंट की ज़रूरत है। कोचिंग आजकल दुनिया में एक बिल्कुल साइंटिफिक फील्ड बन गई है। इसमें एक अच्छा खिलाड़ी होना ज़रूरी नहीं है कि अच्छा कोच बन सके। दुनिया ने बड़ी कोचिंग टेक्निक्स डेवलप कर ली है, तो हम ये चाहते हैं कि हमारे जितने पुराने खिलाड़ी हैं जो कि अपने ज़माने में अपने बहुत बड़े नेशनल हीरो हार रहे हैं, उनको वो साइंटिफिक नॉलेज भी दी जाए और इस तरीके से हम एक ऐसा पूल माहिरीन का तैयार करते हैं जो न सिर्फ कि हमारी मुख्तलिफ टीमों को मुख्तलिफ लेवल्स के ऊपर, नेशनल लेवल के ऊपर, प्रोफेशनल लेवल के ऊपर और ग्रासरूट लेवल के ऊपर ट्रेन कर सकते हैं, बल्कि वो इस काबिल हों कि दुनिया बाकी मुल्कों से जिस तरह हम इंटरनेशनल कोच मंगवा के उनको ट्रेन करना चाहते हैं इस स्टेज पे, ये लोग उस स्टेज पे पहुँचे कि वो साइंटिफिकली कोचिंग दे सकें और इस तरीके से 21st सेंचुरी के जो स्पोर्ट्स के तकाजे हैं उनको पूरा करना चाहिए। बस ये अपने हमें चाह रहे हैं कि पूरा एक्सपोजर दी जाए ताकि वो अपने आप को साइंटिफिक अप्रोच को अडॉप्ट कर सकें। इन सिंह खेलने का तो उनमें पहले ही और ये इतना अच्छा कम्बिनेशन बन जाए ताकि फिर ये वाइड स्प्रेड आपके पास पूल बन जाए तो मुल्क के हर लेवल के हमारा मेरी ये ख्वाहिश होगी ग्रासरूट लेवल और प्रोविंशियल लेवल, नेशनल लेवल ऐसा नेटवर्क हम बना लें जो साइंटिफिकली अच्छे ट्रैक। ये तो एक इसका आगाज है 15-16 कोचिंग जिसका बड़ी बड़ी तफसीलत मुलाकातें की हुई हैं अथॉरिटीज़ के साथ भी, फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर साहब के साथ, प्रेसिडेंट्स ऑफ वेरियस बैंक्स के साथ उनको डिटेल प्रपोजल जो है इन्होंने हॉकी प्रमोशन की पूरी पॉलिसी बना के मार्केटिंग
पार्टिसिपेंट है शायद मैं किधर किया
No? Mostly what I'm a traveler.
आ जाते हैं 8 बजे।
8 बजे।
अगर भैया यहाँ तक हो जाए तो लेट हो जाता है।
नहीं, मैं 4 बजे गए थे,
वही तो लेट हो जाती है ना। हाँ, वो मैं जिसका आया हूँ 4-5 पैसेंजर थे सारे जम्मू।
इसमें थे
ये सारे डिपार्टमेंट हम नहीं चाहते हैं कि किसी एफर्ट में स्पोर्ट्स को नुकसान पहुंचे। लिहाजा हम एक डिपार्टमेंट के साथ उसकी पिकुलरिटीज जो प्रॉब्लम है उसमें रहते हुए इसका हल ढूंढेंगे। और बट इन शॉर्ट मेरे लिहाज से पाकिस्तान के हॉकी प्लेयर्स की इंटरेस्ट प्रोटेक्ट करना है और उसके लिए जो भी तरीका होगा
कम्युनिकेट नहीं होना चाहिए कि आज जो है इतने % जो है और स्पोर्ट्स में
यानी वो करते हैं। बट जैसे मैंने कहा कि आप अगर खिलाड़ी ने तो जिस वक्त खेलेगा रखेगा उसके बाद का खिलाड़ी की कंपटीशन में अगर वो रिजल्ट नहीं कर सकता किसी भी डिपार्टमेंट को नहीं, बट वी वांट टू डू इट इन अरेंजमेंट कि वो एक प्लेयर पूरा आने के बावजूद भी उसकी जॉब सिक्योरिटी वी विल वर्क।
सर पाक इंडिया सीरीज हो रही है कि नहीं?
फिलहाल तो नहीं हो रही है, बट वी आर वेरी ये हमने तो पहले भी मैंने कहा था कि हम तो नहीं चाहते कि स्पोर्ट्स के अंदर किसी किस्म की सियासत जो है वो मुदाखलत करे और स्पोर्ट्स इट इज इन द इंटरेस्ट ऑफ स्पोर्ट्स के कंपेटिटिव हॉकी खेली जाए। सब कॉन्टिनेंट इज ए बेस्शन ऑफ क्वालिटी हॉकी। उस लिहाज से वी विल बी टू प्लीज प्लेयर सीरीज विद देम। सिंस क्रिकेट का तजर्बा हमें ये कहता है कि शायद इस वक्त इंडिया अपनी टीम्स को पाकिस्तान भेजने या हमारी टीम को इंडिया इन्वाइट करने की पोजीशन में नहीं है। तो अल्टरनेट जो प्रपोजल मुख्तलिफ हैं कि थर्ड कंट्री में खेला जाए, वी आर क्वाइट ओपन टू दैट एंड वी आर क्वाइट प्रिपेयर्ड टू पार्टिसिपेट इन एनी।
सिर्फ क्रिकेट तक प्लेयर की खबर नहीं, शूटिंग की टीम तो यहाँ पे आई
हाँ, लेकिन वो क्वाइट पूरा में पार्टिसिपेशन करते हैं कि जब ये क्रिकेट हॉकी के लेवल पे आते हैं तो नेशनल लेवल में पार्टिसिपेशन होती है, उसमें दे आर नॉट रिस्पॉन्डिंग सो बट वी आर इन टच विद और हम चाहेंगे कि ये इस तरह की कंपेटिटिव मैचेस जो है रिज्यूम होने चाहिए। आइडियली तो दोनों कंट्रीज में होने चाहिए। अगर उसमें वो दिक्कत है अगर वो खेलना चाहेंगे हमें आगे फाइनलाइज नहीं है, लेकिन हमें कोई एतराज़ नहीं होगा, बड़ी खुशी से पार्टिसिपेट करेंगे। अगर कहीं आइडिया ये नहीं कि कंपेटिटिव हॉकी खिलाई जाए अपने हम जो चाहते हैं और एशिया की अपना एक स्टाइल उसमें अगर इंडिया वाले इस तरह कंपेटिटिव सीरीज में हिस्सा लेंगे प्लेयर्स बेहतर हमारी अगर ये वर्ल्ड कप के अंदर नहीं तैयार होती है तो विल पार्टिसिपेट। अभी एक स्टेटस हुआ है हमने ये जो इस तरह की ये मुख्तलिफ एक्सपेरिमेंट इसको ध्यान में रख के हम ये जितनी परफॉर्मेंस टूर्नामेंट हो रही है इनको वॉच कर रहे हैं और नॉट ओनली के सिलेक्शन कमेटी बल्कि एक्सटेंडेड सिलेक्शन कमेटी इन सेंस के बाकी प्लेयर्स ऑफ सम स्टैंडिंग उनको भी रिक्वेस्ट किया जाता है कि आप जाके अपना टूर्नामेंट को कवर करें। इस तरह के पैनल्स भी बनाए तो we'll have a very comprehensive. Yeah, he is not available. Yeah. वो हाँ तो ये इंशाल्लाह जल्दी ही हम उसकी फाइनलाइज करेंगे। उसकी पूरी स्ट्रेटजी के तहत या उस पर काफ़ी काम कर चुका है इन्होंने सारी पाकिस्तान हॉकी फेडरेशन measures that we've taken. We are already working on that, and that is our objective. Fraud and corruption, the genuine should come out.
Audit sir, audit का क्या हो गया सर?
Audit genuine. They have final reports there by the last week of the
काजी हुसैन है उनके
हॉकी के साथ अगर उसका ताल्लुक है तब अदरवाइज ये तो हम स्पोर्ट्स की बात कर रहे थे अब क्यों सियासत का सियासत का हमारा काम है बड़े उधर जाएंगे तो फिर हम एजिंग ही होंगे ना वो तो देखा तो यहाँ
जो अखबार बयान है सही है अखबार बयान है सही है
गणित में किस डिपार्टमेंट में गया
प्लीज इधर देखिएगा। थैंक यू।
क्या होता बात पर मैं किसी यार
मैं प्रेस वालों को बताना मैं भी आता